This is Miguel rocking with my homegirl Angi T right here on Music You on Music You Know TV. Keep it on.
Do you believe in God?
I was actually raised in a very religious household, and you don't let go of those things when you as you, regardless of what your beliefs become. I think, however I evolve in my beliefs, I'll always believe in one higher power. So yeah, absolutely.
To sing, and you want to just get out there with your music.
I fell in love with music early on, so I've always known that this is what I wanted to do. And it's never changed for me. It's never been a question. I've always just wanted to be a musician.
Any girls with tattoos in the house?
When did you write your first song?
I probably wrote my first song when I was around the age of 8. That's when I really started to get into like poetry.
Said, all I want is you.
Thank you, April.
He's taking April. Easy. Growing up in a biracial family, how did that influence your music?
I think more than anything, it wasn't so much that my ethnicity affected, my music. I think it was more my perspective that it affected. I feel like my parents, or especially my father, was a lot more open to just all kinds of different music, and he had, really broad taste when it came to, his musical choice and whatnot. It's because of that I feel like my influences are as broad as they are. I'm a huge classic rock fan, and then it goes all the way from anything in between, from funk to electronic music, a la Kraftwerk coming up and whatnot, more kind of like cutting edge bands that were coming up in like the 80s and early 90s.
So your parents played everything in the house?
My father was open to playing anything that he thought sounded good.
Did he play any instruments or anything? Or he just loved music?
My father plays the guitar, and he sings. He always does it. He pulls it out with the family and whatnot. He's not necessarily a guitar player. He's not like a performer or musician, but he can really hold a tune. And I think it's his love for music that really kind of like carried over to me, and that's probably why I'm so passionate about it.
Do you play any instruments?
I play the guitar badly, and the piano even worse.
Okay, but you play.
Yeah, I'm more right on the guitar than anything.
Okay.
But I'm working to become a great guitar player.
Then you will.
Absolutely.
I mean, you're out there on stage doing your thing, and if you already have an ear for music.
Absolutely.
Who would you like to collaborate with, or any producers that you would like to work with in the future? Who are they?
There's a handful of producers and artists that I really love to work with. But I think I'll begin with a collective of musicians that I found and I'm a huge fan of here in Los Angeles. And they're more on the underground indie scene, but they're all incredibly talented musicians, and I think they have a lot to offer to the world when it comes to music, and I'd love to to collaborate with them and introduce my fan base to their sound. So I intend on doing that with the next album.
And what's their name?
There's a few. A bassist by the name of Thundercat, shout out to Thundercat, he just put an album out called The Golden Age of Apocalypse, a great album. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, I encourage you to. Homage from Sarah. Brooke DeLoe from J Davy, who's a friend of mine and also
J Davy, I'm going to interview you guys.
Awesome.
Cool people.
Absolutely, yeah. So Brooke DeLoe from J Davy, he's actually rocking with us in the band now, which is awesome.
Wow.
Yeah. Who else? We've got Flying Lotus that I would love to work with. And my brother, who actually just got his first placement on the Tehran and AMRA album.
So he produces?
Where is he? He just walked out. He just walked out. But he goes by the name of Beatnik. Amazingly talented.
That's cool. That's what's up. It's in the family.
Yeah, absolutely.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I just have one.
Okay.
And he's the coolest person on earth. I guarantee you.
Older or younger?
Younger. Yeah, absolutely.
That's cool.
So it's a handful of people, including the people that were heavily involved in my first album, including the Fisticuffs, Happy Perez, who produced Short Thing, and State of Emergency. And between that, that collective of people, I believe that the next album is going to be very, very special.
On a great show tonight. Did a hell of a job. He kept it, real active.